Hello. Disco Elysium is too loud on my end. Hello, good evening. How are you? I am sniffly. Please forgive me for my nose noises. Oh. Hello, Useless. Funny enough, even though OBS is connected, I can't chat in the YouTube chat. I have to sign into chat. It's fine. Anyways, drink tea if you haven't already. I drink tea every day. I drink at least 3 cups of tea every day. It's a problem. I'm good. Okay, I'm gonna play Disco again. I don't remember what happened last time. It's been 2 weeks because my wonderful, lovely partner visited me last week, so I hung out with her instead of playing video games. Continue. Where will this take me? I think I was in Everart's office. I think I told him about the signatures that were not actually the signatures. Please forgive me for blowing my nose. This is already off to a horrible start. Okay, I don't know what Everard wants me to do. I'm wearing an outfit to be certain. Hey, what's up?
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Okay, I don't remember. I'm looking for communists, Everard.
Mr. Dubois, really? Do I look like a man who has time for underground communists? I'm as above ground as it gets.
Well,
that's a non sequitur, if you've ever heard one.
I'm trying to make contact with my revolutionary brethren.
Sure thing, Harry. We're all business now. The answer is still no. I'm a busy man, as you can see. I don't block off time on my schedule for underground types. You've already spoken with Manana, as I understand. I'm afraid I don't have anything else for you on this subject.
That's all you're going to get out of him, it appears.
Now, was there anything else you wish to discuss today?
Well, that's good. I don't know what my next job is. Because Everett seemed to, like, be the center of plot. Questions about the harbor.
I'm always happy to educate and entertain you, my friend. So, what's on your mind?
Was there something about my gun? I don't remember.
Very nice, Harry. Is there anything else?
I'm going to tell him nothing about the brew. I didn't even remember that I was looking into it. But yeah, what happened over these last few weeks? My partner visited. I became very, like... I was super busy in July when it came to my job, and then I didn't have anything pretty much for this month except for my other job. So I've just... I felt everywhere. Everything is always happening all the time. But then it feels like nothing's happening because I get home and then I just kind of rest because I'm tired. And it's kind of just back and forth like that. It will be nice to be graduated at the end of this year and hopefully find something a little more stable and consistent. Because right now I have 3 part-time jobs. What a game to speak over this to. But 3 part-time jobs is a lot to balance, and I am tired of it. I want to be paid a salary. I want to survive. I'm hoping that plot finds me as I'm walking around. Maybe. Let's see if there's anything interesting. I still have skill points to spend as well. These sniffles are unforgivable. I am so sorry. I don't know why I beg for forgiveness when it is unforgivable. I have both of these. I forgot about this. Wait, what are your jobs right now? How do you balance them? I've worked as an ESL tutor for the last, like, 3 years now that's coming up. I am a student assistant with an office at my school, and then my third job was actually offered to me by my department, and that was helping with a process that they have to go through every few years for their program. So I was editing a report and did formatting for it, and then it got submitted, and now I'm just waiting for the next steps, which involve getting ready for the people to actually like come to the school to do it. So that job kind of stumbled into me rather than me stumbling into it. What can I say? I am a diligent person that likes editing. And I make it well known. I think that I was picked out because at departmental meetings I would get... I don't have a lot to contribute to when it comes to research knowledge, but boy, I know how to edit and how to make things look pretty in the English language. What's going on here? Set of tracks. What's this? What's this? Set of tracks is... Is that in the backyard? I think it is. Sure, let's go there. I don't have anything in particular that I'm supposed to do.
Your race descent has temporarily halted, but you will fall again.
I don't know if I should do this. Is this something that I should do? Now that I have a better understanding of the game. Am I supposed to subscribe? Like, comment, subscribe? But anyways, how I balance them all is pray that they don't all become busy at the same time. Sort of. Thankfully my students tend to be flexible in terms of when I can schedule them. My like graduate assistant job is also pretty flexible. They're all work from home, so that also helps. So yeah, I kind of just work at them all around each other. Kuno, it's been like days since I've talked to you, bud.
Fuck, does Kuno care?
You should care, because I haven't talked to you. I don't think that there's... Let's talk about your shack again.
The fuck do you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to...
What about the crime scene?
The kingdom of Kuno.
Okay, what about Kuno?
Fuck about it.
Alright, I've...
Testing Kuno. Get lost.
Damn,
Kuno doesn't fuck.
I've exhausted your help.
What do you see?
I feel like every time you talk to Kuno now, you're just super happy. It's because I haven't had to talk to Kuno out of force. He's just a kid. He doesn't know any better. He's just a kid on drugs. If I were a kid on drugs, I would probably be dead.
I'm guessing that's the skinny Hardy boy. The one with his front teeth missing. Yes, well, he did look a bit like a rat. You're right. Do you think those prints belong to him?
What if I say probably not?
Maybe you're right and it's someone else. Although I doubt it.
Why would you doubt it? What do you think happened
What do
here?
I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
But we know the victim had a bullet in his head. A more precise way to put it is, it was made to look like a lynching.
This is new. I haven't done this before. What do you mean I haven't done this before? Like the Coalition official said, surreal like a play. We've been purposely misled.
Exactly. They had to perform it to whoever was looking. The whole neighborhood, I suppose. And us, too.
How old?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
As I said, I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashon. 7 days below freezing. The day before his hanging was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
Visual calculus. You had something to say about something. What's here? Set of tracks. Where is your stuff to say? Is it in this one?
200.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
I do.
But why?
You're thinking, why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the carrier wanted to impress his peers, demonstrate his physical might.
Oh. Could he have been showing off? The carrier wanted to impress his peers? The victim was unconscious. I mean, that was the case.
You mean a display of athletic ability meant to belittle the victim? A local champion carrying the intruder alone? I can see it. Anyway, the others?
Aberration, one soul.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the missing Hardy boy. Wonder who he is.
Oh, this one's easy. Way too easy. It's a driver.
A driver, worn down soul,
There's a
accelerate
piece of
pedal.
sandpaper glued to the throttle. Which means that the missing lady driver was also present at the lynching? That's it. She's the Old Soul.
Woman, always deceitful. Goddamn! No! I forgot about that option. She's also the one running the drug trade. First the drug smuggling, now this.
Now we know who's the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
I think the tire union's involved, maybe even Olive Martin is. Those jerks, definitely. Do you think the Hardy Boys and his boy... this will fit what Joyce told us, but I don't want to make any assumptions. I don't want to make any assumptions, but... I feel like I got evidence. I've been playing this game for 5 months now. That's a long time to play a game and have to remember all these details. I think the Union is evolved.
We should start with Titus Hardy. See what he's got to say on the
Ah.
This might throw them off. Work in our advantage. So what else?
Okay, let's go talk to Titus. It's been a hot second since I talked to Titus. But also it said something about the set of tracks. I didn't find what was it called? The check that I'm supposed to get. Speed train Kuno leaving station. No. Please. Please don't do drugs, even though I gave them to you. Well, let's talk to Titus. Huh? What's this?
Wait. No. Something about this bunch doesn't smell right.
Oh, what do you mean?
They are, but they don't seem too keen to talk with you, do they? No, they don't. Glenn seems to be contemplating grievous bodily harm while he massages his raw knuckles. In the far back, Eugene is doing his best to ignore you.
Okay. Meanwhile, Fat Angus keeps shooting you furtive glances and mumbling uneasily to himself.
And from his perch at the end of the table, Titus Hardy himself stares at you with a cold contempt that makes you want to leave the cafeteria straight away.
Huh.
Besides, you're pretty sure they consider themselves social democrats.
Huh? Guess I'll look elsewhere then. Oh, so logic just told me not to talk to them? Should I follow my instincts? What about you?
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Fair enough. Why did logic, or no, it was rhetoric. Rhetoric did not want me to talk to them. Urges you to debate, make intellectual discourse. It's weird that Fat Angus's part wasn't voiced. Yeah, I had noticed that as well. There's always like random little things. Rhetoric will make you an impressive political beast, one whose beliefs are impenetrable. Well, why does rhetoric not want me to talk to the fucking talk to the boys? Should I listen to rhetoric? I don't know. Read your ledger and name the case. Ah! I never did that. Go to your inventory and interact with the damage ledger to give it one. Finding the right line may take some time. Oh, I completely forgot that was a thing to do.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Great.
Oh, and the cool piece of toilet paper is stuck to the back. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Is it kitchen tissue?
If you want it to be kitchen tissue, it can be kitchen tissue. It's not though. It's toilet paper.
Alright, be gone.
Still wet, the toilet paper, I mean kitchen tissue, sorry, peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off your finger and voila, the ledger now looks marginally better.
White papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What's in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Ah.
It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Why do I keep collecting cases? Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I'm sure I made plenty of mistakes.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
There was a naming convention?
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
And they're written in capital letters.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
Doesn't that that's the same with like my own cases? No, it's not. I thought that these were in capital letters for some reason. Confront the pigs and get your gun back. Ah. Oh, that's what I have to do, but I have to waste time until 10 p.m.
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar parlor, even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. You like this grimy murdering, don't you? It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Kim, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
That's the one. Lie. I don't want to lie to Kim. Non-numeric.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Why?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
Shorthand. Don't mention it. Square bullet hole murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
Oh.
I pray his loved ones never find out. Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
That's sad. I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Commit to paper?
The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It will do, barely. But
Oh, I had a pen, but I don't have a pen anymore. Kim, do you have a pen?
the lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large caliber bullets on an ammo belt. It's downright incriminating. He has little choice but to give you one, although he really does not want to. He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
You know you have to give one to me, right? That is how human society works, I believe. I mean, I can find another pen, probably. I can probably go to, like, the... Can I have one? Part of me is like, I don't want to show weakness in the face of Kim, but also I really don't want to bother him if he really doesn't want to. Can I have one?
Know that I give this to you with resentment.
Tasks completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand, uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity.
I can give him back his pen.
Inspect the victim's body. Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. And a fuck you to you too. That last one cuts a slash right through the paper. You're a swashbuckler with that pen, Harry, and it feels good. Feels like completion.
Damn, that healed so much morale that didn't need to be healed.
Things to be done, and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the Citizens Militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
I mean, I would... Well, he's not Haned. That's inaccurate. The Furies are at home in the mirror. The setting sun. Shown on stick. These are all awful names, Harry. The Furies are at home in the mirror. What is this a reference to? I like the setting sun. I think the setting sun is nice.
Okay. It's a good name, but it has one problem. This case has nothing to do with the setting sun. At all. It has nothing to do with that, so...
You know, when you're right, you're right.
Something more concrete, perhaps? Do you have something concrete? Mundane? Usual?
Usual is boring. We don't do that.
The Furies are at home in the mirror. The Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too.
Ah.
Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
Cam.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
I'm done inspecting these.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Watch this stream just be me rifling through my files. This is basically what my work is like.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
This is just, what's it called? Records management? Yes. This is what I do, except digitally.
Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances. It is similar to the RCM watermark on your blazer the lieutenant mentioned. Didn't he say something about the headlights of his motor carriage? That you can read these there?
Lieutenant, is this one of those hologram watermarks you mentioned?
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved. How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that. Your kill count.
Oh my god.
Yours will surely have your kill count.
I don't know if Logic, Esprit de Corps, and Half-Light, all of them are wrong. How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Kinema.
Yes, RCM vehicles have had lights tuned especially to reveal halogen watermarks.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
That's all, thank you.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
I feel like that would have been more effective if it read out the narration of he returns to his neatly kept notes while a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand. But that's just me. I can definitely logic it. I don't want to browse the case files again, but why is it blue? Why is it highlighted?
Petty theft, spousal abuse.
No, never
You
mind.
don't exactly close them. So
Yellow.
in the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What types of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
Oh, the bureaucracy, misconduct find.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields. A tool for manipulation. Give the lowest amount and people will be ingratiated to you.
Ah, interesting. That's kind of funny.
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. All in a print so small it could be considered downright cute.
Field autopsy.
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs. Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. What delicious power hid within this pathetic mess. You feel better.
Well, isn't that good?
The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters, RCM.
See, I really love that description. It's made of blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone into submission with. Like, that's narration, just putting forward like Harry's mind and what his perspective is, and because, you know, most people wouldn't think like, yes, this pan is definitely hard enough to beat someone in the head with. I don't know, it's a detail I enjoy. What color did you say it was?
Blue.
Blue.
The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Huh? What do you mean? Blue heart. Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
Oh.
And something small inside. Light, made of paper or cardboard, or dried flowers perhaps.
Drugs.
Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center. There's pain in there, if you want some. That much you know.
Oh, how would I open it?
With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Found lost motor carriage. Sniff it.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base is surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner. You know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls, probably called Fermi Discrete, or Axel, or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet.
Sylvie. Who's Sylvie again? Sylvie told me I dunked it in the toilet. Is Sylvie the woman upstairs? I don't remember.
If you knew it was dunked in the toilet before getting chucked into the trash, why are you sniffing it?
The option to sniff was there. Pretty much.
So you wanted to get in on the trash toilet stink collab. find out what happens when those two get funky together? Okay, pal.
This is getting weird and hostile. Sorry, Nose. Let's just move on. Are you angry with me, Nose? Oh my gosh. The many people that live in my head are sassy, and I can't take it. Let's just... are you angry with me, Nose?
Yeah. Turns out your nose doesn't like self-indulgent literal shit huffing. Quelle fucking surprise. Come on, no more. The ledger is going back down, away from your nose now.
Oh my god, my nose is so sassy. Okay, let's... I want to read the case files.
Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the Next World Mural.
Okay. Officer Precinct. Harrier Dubois. Precinct 41.
Why, yes, your precinct number is 41.
Harrier Dubois.
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials. Harrier Dubois. HDB.
Next World Mural.
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called Grand Couronne.
Okay, this is incredibly stupid. I can't believe I didn't realize this sooner, but in French, Le Bois is a drink, so Harry's name is Harry of the Drink.
The mural is enormous. 2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class." People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case. The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the bell lectures have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the Next World Mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown.
Harry's existence makes me sad. I think Harry's existence makes himself sad. Do I ever find out who came up with it?
The case files do not show you finding the author of the design. The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, the partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3.
Plebiscite?
The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villa Lobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between 2 options.
Let me read the mural again. True love is possible only in the next world for new people. It is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class. True love is possible only in the next world for new people. It is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class. Oh, I wish I could see an image of it. It's a huge mural. JV is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. I mean, it's an art piece. It's an expression. It's not. I don't like the second part. It is right, but
A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it.
Oh.
Turns out the opposition were a loud minority. And that love truly is possible in the next world for new people. And it is too late for us.
the middle class are not to be blamed. I must have voted to remove the thing because I don't believe in that rubbish one bit. All that remains is to wreak havoc on the middle class. Yeah, the middle class aren't really to be blamed. It's the elite class. It's not on other nations.
Did anyone ask you what you believe in, man with the smelly toilet ledger? What do you want to tackle next? Or are we done?
Leave me alone. Unsolvable case. I might revisit this, because this will take some time to go through.
What's changed in the meanwhile? A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
What's in my secret compartment?
Is not
What?
you end up doing. You squeeze the plastic to slide it open, but nothing happens. Then you bend it some, then crack it. The goddamn thing is stuck.
I had like a 90% chance!
A hot flash of rage comes over you. For a moment there, before it recedes, you feel as though you might just squeeze a tear of anger out of that duct. Makes you wonder, why?
Why?
It's unjust. That's why. You can't even get to that thing anymore.
Was that a red check?
The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages
No, it
rustle.
was white.
This pathetic mess, suddenly afraid of you for some reason.
Ugh. I had such high. Uh-oh. Oh god. Alright, there we go.
Wow, you work hard.
I do?
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
What hard work do I do?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
I ride till I die, bitch. I ride a little, maybe. Ride till I die. I ride till I die.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco Negros and the Solas.
Huh?
It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer.
Oh, did I take a bribe? I got a giant novelty check from Everett. I took some money from Manana. Did I take money? I don't remember everything I've done. Pawning stuff off to the suspicious Roy guy. I pawned nothing off to him. I really should, though. That seems like a... I've made some gills, sure.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest?
No, I went into cardiac
Are you
arrest
not
once.
about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself.
Wait, so if my morale goes below the healthy limit, do I shoot myself in the mouth? Is that how he dies if his morale goes below... Ah!
Are you rich?
No.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
It's fucking taxes. The system's broken. There's a market for corrupt cops out there, but the immigrant cop... Oh my gosh. Please. The system's broken.
Boo-hoo. The system is broken. The establishment is keeping me down. That's not the fuck yeah attitude you're used to. What is this? Why are you so poor?
Because of Gart riding my ass. I really don't understand this mentality in real life, if only because, like, burnout does exist. Yeah, burnout does exist. What mentality are we talking about? Are we just talking about, like, whatever savoir-faire is talking about? Gart.
The Gart man has set himself up one of those self-replicating money structures. You should learn from it. Don't play the victim. Think hustler. Think with your head.
Why am I poor?
Because of the taxes.
Oh my god.
Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze.
Uh-huh.
Every time you wipe your ass, they got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony. One tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for. That makes them ask for more money from you. Here. Total tax duties add up to...
Hustle culture mentality, I guess. You want to motivate yourself by saying that you work so hard all the time, and that doesn't put you down, even if life is hard and people are evil. Yeah, hustle culture mentality, I don't understand it. A lot of people, yeah, I agree. Burnout does exist, and people will push themselves to the brink. And there's people that kind of just don't stop, but I think that a lot of people that maintain that don't stop probably do drugs to maintain that don't stop.
98% of all your money.
Oh my god, savoir-faire. This isn't helping. I'm a free market fundamentalist now. No, I'm good.
What are you, a racist?
Huh?
You're a racist.
What?
You're a cool immigrant, ultra-liberal free market advocate. Ride or die. Keep it street.
Go away. Be gone. We live in a society. Imagine my game crashes because of that. You dare? I forgot that I watched Wolf of Wall Street, and you're probably right. I still haven't watched Wolf of Wall Street. It sounds like a good movie, but the theme never really appealed to me. One day I'll watch it. Where is that woman whose husband I found dead? Where does she live? She was here before. Does she have shit to do during the day that she's not here? Am I supposed to talk to... Oh, I'm also supposed to talk to the zoologist. Cryptozoologist, sorry, my bad. I'm just trying to catch up on everything that I've... This is going to be very, like... attention deficit ready. Alright, you've returned to your wife. I'm so happy for you. Let me talk to your wife first. I like her more.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
I'm basically also a cryptozoologist now. I was just on the way while I was working my case. It was truly epic long-distance trek. I'm just doing my job.
Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude.
Oh!
It's a tie.
Oh!
Mexican origin. The pin is an antique. Quite special.
Oh, that's so nice.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes.
Cute. Alright, what about your husband? I checked the traps. There were no locusts in the other one.
I couldn't possibly shower thanks on you as enthusiastically as my wife has. But I am grateful for your assistance, officer.
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial. But inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
I checked the traps.
Good. Okay. And?
One of them was empty.
Completely empty?
Surprise, tempered with fear and trepidation. He doesn't know what to think yet. Maybe you're joking?
Nothing in the trap, no locust, no phasmid.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
That's not ideal, but
Empty trap was the one at your campsite. Maybe this factors into it somehow?
I definitely left that one stocked.
Right from the campsite? Just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
Of course, more clever.
You're dealing with a subject near and dear to their hearts. It might behoove you to tread lightly.
True.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locust and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps. Make them more secure.
Wolf of Wall Street is a good movie, but to sum it up, due to super scummy and does a lot of drugs, there are other movies that possibly do a better job as not making you too cynical about the world. Remembering that one guy who watched The Social Network and somehow missed the entire point of Zuckerberg being a gigantic asshole. Yeah. What's funny is that the movies probably don't portray them as horrible as they ought to, like, as they actually were, because there are some eyes on it.
Another trip to the reeds.
What a deft hunter this Phasmid. Are you sure you've exhausted all the alternative explanations?
Of course we have.
Wait, Morel. He may have a point. We have an obligation to rule out other hypotheses.
You're right, dear. It's a fair point. But what other explanation could there be?
What other explanation could there be?
Pardon me. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
Oh my gosh, I've never heard French with an Australian accent before. That's amazing.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure?
La Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol.
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization, is it? The lieutenant looks out the window, impatiently.
I'm sorry, Kim, I'm just so good at this. I don't want to know any of this. Can I help you with an alternative theory?
Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too.
I kind of talked about this when I watched with him. The Social Network's problem is that we know right now that Zuckerberg sucks. The movie had a little bit of hope in him still. The movie had a little bit of hope in him still in hindsight. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I still haven't watched the Social Network either. I'm very behind on the corporate movies.
You should ask the red-headed boy.
Huh?
Kuno.
Kuno? I don't think Kuno did it. It could have been the kids that live over on that side.
A little hooligan. But what would a child want with bugs?
Oh, children love bugs.
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
Well, I wouldn't have said that. I ran into some kids when I was visiting moose in Florida. I found a giant millipede that was near the pool, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna pick this up and bring it over. And there were like two little children, like around the ages of 7 or 8, that were continuing to watch me as I like moved it over. And the moose is like, you should show them. You should show them the bug. And then I was like, sure. And I went over and I showed them. I was like, hey guys, here's a little millipede. And then they looked at it and they looked at me because I was a stranger, and their mom was like, oh, I'm so glad you showed them. They're in their bug phase. And I was like, oh, that's so nice. So they did not torment the insects. The insect just was a thing that they looked at strangely as a strange Canadian walked over to them. I'll talk to the little gremlin and see if anything comes up. I don't think Kuno did it.
My favorite.
Doesn't sound like it's really his favorite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
Kuno never leaves the backyard. Why are we talking to Kuno?
See, you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
Gary, why are you like this?
After this is your last chance to talk to Gary.
Huh? What do you mean? Where does Gary live?
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerainty, but...
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs. Morale, it's been fun, really, but I need a bath and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
Where is he?
No need to apologise, Geary. You'd be more than...
Eerie.
We'll have to take a rain check on that game of suzerainty today, though. We're gonna follow this through.
Corporate movies make me feel smart, and that makes me feel better about not being able to do much. Aw.
He keeps the language unemotional, but it's in there. Disappointment.
I mean, I kind of get what you say, because corporate movies are, like, they're kind of like biopics in a way. There's something about reading nonfiction that makes me feel like I'm learning more so than fiction does, which is kind of horrible to say, but there is something to nonfiction, or like elements of nonfiction that may be dramatized, but if it makes me feel like I'm learning more about history than the literary analysis does sometimes.
The first man to break formation is always a blow to leadership. This is bigger than he lets on.
I'll get going. Where the fuck is Gary? Oh, this guy. He doesn't look anything like his portrait.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law.
I hate your voice.
Yellow man. I mean, officer.
Oh my god! You were surprised to see my colleague?
Not many Sealites here, or anywhere, other than Sale. I meant no offense, truly.
You can't just say that, man! Do you have a problem?
No problem at all. Not many Sealites here, or anywhere, other than Sale. I meant no offense, truly.
He's a native of Revachol.
Oh, yes. Of course he is. I was just speaking about his connections. Let's change the subject, okay?
I refuse.
Not many Sealites here, or anywhere, other than Sale. I meant no offense, truly.
I don't want to say this. I don't want to say this. I'm gonna say it.
The lieutenant looks...
No! I'm sorry! No!
Oh, no.
No!
No problem at all.
I'm sorry, Kim! I didn't mean it. I just wanted to know what he would say.
Yes?
Ah! Can I smell you?
The lieutenant's posture becomes... The lieutenant... Wait. The lieutenant's off. But what sort...
Do you need something, detective?
We're good.
Alright then.
A moment passes.
I just needed to smell you. I needed to
A sports watch on his wrist.
establish our friendship again. I'm so sorry for being racist again. It keeps happening. I'm so sorry. Do you guys have anything new? Oh, I'm gonna go talk to Kuno. Wait, should I talk to Kuno? Gary. I need to talk to Gary in his fucking place. His stupid racist hell apartment. It's like when you accidentally hit your Animal Crossing villager with your net. I'm fine with that. This is where Gary lives, right? No, this is not where Gary lives, I don't think. No, 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 no. Okay. What's this? It's crawling with locusts in here. Locusts?
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows.
Kuno?
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well.
Precisely what I was thinking.
Yes. I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough.
We should talk to Kuno.
I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things. You are doing just fine.
Corvo, why do you abuse your Animal Crossing villagers? I don't abuse the ones that I like. And that's your answer.
Fuck does Kuno care?
You've been stealing locusts.
Yeah. Kuno took the bugs, so what?
Sullen defiance.
So it wasn't a phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
I was really hoping it would be a real phasmid that ate the locust, not you.
Yeah, well, Kuno's all you got, bitch.
You say you don't give a fuck about bugs, then you go and build a whole bug town.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends. Stop!
Oh my god.
You stop. It's like their fucking night. Locust City, Night City, City of Rage.
The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort. The lameness is causing her physical pain. The damage may be permanent.
City of Rage sounds like a cool place. Or some kind of... Whatever, kids. I just wanted to ask. City of Rage does sound like a cool place, though.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you. Oh, that's how lame it is. Please just don't say you're...
An artist? Maybe I am an artist. You hear that, everyone? I'm a fucking artist now.
It's cool to make art.
Oh my god, Kuno. He's gonna make you totally lame in, like, 3 seconds. Don't let him, Kuno.
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free.
He tears at the buttons of his shirt trying to rip them open. They don't give way.
Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make
Ah.
himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a...
Huh?
Kuno doesn't give a shit.
What is this arc?
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
In it, you hear snow melting, dripping from the eaves. Someone closing a window. So that's what this is about.
So that's what this is about? Me and Kono have discussed this. I promise that I won't do that. Let's say that.
I don't believe you.
Of course she doesn't.
For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face.
Was that the wrong choice?
Use this momentary confusion to take control of the situation.
I need to stop taking locusts from the traps. They're trying to find something important. Locusts are bait. What does City of Locusts means? What does City of Locusts mean?
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck. Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
I need you to stop taking these traps.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno.
What's gonna happen?
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
Well, that's unfortunate. Alright.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
Insulindian Phasmid.
Huh.
He recognizes the name.
You know what it is?
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit. The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
Oh, well, he's so sad.
There's silence between the two children. They're not saying anything to each other, nor looking in each other's direction.
Aw. Oh no! What have I done?
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Child, converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me.
Okay, the child did not want to converse with me. You okay, Kuno?
Fuck does Kuno care?
Oh, he's fine.
Kuno
He's fine. Where is the racist house? Cause it's not that. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. I see. Okay, I have to go around. Who was Sylvie? I don't remember who Sylvie was. I really don't know what the right choice was for Kuno dialogue. I don't know the right... I don't know if right is something that exists in this game. It's highly inconvenient to have the opening to this courtyard be all the way over here, but I guess that is the side. Oh, I'm on this side of the fence now. What are you gonna do about it?
Trying to sneak up on me again? Trying to snuff me out? Get away, pig!
You're tiny. Alright, is he here? Gary?
Closed again. Nothing to do here anymore.
Huh?
You hear someone inside, walking from room to room. Whoever lives here must be back home.
Someone's washing dishes.
The door is closed. You hear...
But I don't think so either, but I don't want Kuno to be sad. Well, he is a young boy that does drugs. I think that sadness is kind of part of that. You don't start doing drugs because you're happy. Wait, so Gary's in his apartment. Yeah, Gary's in his apartment. I was supposed to talk to him about something, wasn't I? Or maybe I wasn't. I don't know. Oh shit, I should talk to the cryptozoologist. Ah! Cryptozoologist man. Kuno is not gonna take any more locusts. Because it's lame. Because he's an artist. An artiste.
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical, but I have a good feeling about this.
I think that Kuno should have a friend that cares for him despite his kitty interests. Yes, that is true, because he is a kid, so he should have kitty interests.
So it was just a child.
Oh, so sad.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
Well, that's one way to look at it.
Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this Kuno kid, or the missing locusts. It's something else.
I just keep digging deeper.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time. And then maybe we can.
Ah. A little bit of tuberculosis, I see.
He has a 38-degree fever.
Ooh!
His resilience has given way.
That's not good. Isn't like the human body temperature like 32 degrees?
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season, when it's warmer.
Good.
There won't be a next season. Not for this. Find the Phasmid or admit defeat, people.
Man, I'm really feeling this is costing me time on my main investigation. It's not worth risking your health. You should go call it a day. Maybe I can restock the trap for you. Ugh! I'd offer to help, but I have my own things to do. Oh, there's 2 different refuse options. We've come too far to quit. I'm gonna restock the trap. Let's do this! There's 2 accept options, too. This is costing me time in my investigation. I'm not really invested in this whole... But I just have to restock... I'll restock the traps.
We are getting really carried away with this, aren't we?
Yeah.
Fine. It's better than having these people get pneumonia on the coast. But after this...
You didn't have to do anything, Kim. You were taking a body away all day yesterday.
Really? It's too much, officer.
Ah. Yeah, keep your tuberculosis to yourself.
What Morel means is we're grateful for your help.
Give me the bugs.
Here's a fresh scratch.
Whoa!
They should slide right down the funnel. And thank you again. We will definitely mention you, should this lead to a discovery. I'm not talking co-discovery, of course, but...
Honorable mention.
Wow. Co-discovery. You'd be famous. You'd show them all. This does tingle the pleasure center. This would show them all. We need to get you on that list of discoverers. No question about that.
Damn, authority, why are you getting on this? Alright, Kim. Hey, it's fine. We're gonna get my gun later, and right now we're just gonna go help some lads restock the things. We'll also talk to people that we haven't talked to together. It'll be a bonding experience. I really hope that Kim doesn't hate me at the end of this. Like, if there's some measure for how the fucking racist you've been to Kim, or how, like, passive or something that influences the ending. I just want Kim to like me. I'm sorry that I was racist a few times. I didn't mean to. It was just there, and I clicked it because I wanted to see what they would say, and then you were listening, and you shouldn't have listened. I can't inspect my motor vehicle anymore. Apparently we missed a very charming moment together. What's this? Dusty shelves and a broken chair. Okay, so I'm trying to remember where the traps were. Whoa! Autosaves. That's not a trap. There was one on this side, though, I'm pretty sure. Wasn't there? Wasn't there? Wasn't there? Searching. Analyzing. Oh, there's one!
The locusts aren't doing all too well, but they're still in there. This isn't the empty trap. That one Morel was setting up near the cryptozoologist's camp.
Yeah, the poor guys are gonna be so cold. Well, good to know that those ones are still fine. Cryptozoologist camp. That makes this a lot easier. I don't know why Kim was complaining. We just have to take a walk. Do you want to go out on a date? No, I mean, I could ask you too, but you're not who I wanted to ask. Hi. Hi.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
Well, I shouldn't ask her on a date. Never mind. Fine, fine, fine. How are you doing?
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Nothing. To the cryptozoologist camp. Oh, there's children. I almost stepped on them. That would have been horrible. But unforgivable. Where is the camp again? I don't remember it being too far in. Is it around this corner? There's a boy and his son. Wait, that was the wrong way. The man and his son. Ah, this is where the camp was.
The trap stands empty near the reeds, powdered with snow. The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings. They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
Good. Now that's done. When do you think we will return to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation? Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
He doesn't want to. But if there is one more cryptozoological runaround, he must force the investigation back on track. This better be it.
Well, now Kuno's thing makes me kind of sad, because he was just sort of saving the locusts and making sure that they lived a happy life. Aw, just like a kid would. Brought the locusts into his warm house, made sure that they were fed. I'm sad. I needed to be obstinate for him to think it was cool. You guys are doing stuff still? But goddammit, as lame as Harry is, I think that it's cool to have a locust city. The kid still has empathy. That's a good thing. Okay, let's go tell them that we put locusts in their trap. Not much has happened this episode. I say it like it's a TV series. I'm the one controlling this. I am the reason that not much has happened. I rifled through my papers and I talked to 2 people. Wait, where'd he go? Where's your man?
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face.
Where is he?
Thank you for doing that, dear.
Her smile is wary. Her earlier ebullience has left her.
Ebullience. Ebullience? I've never heard that word before.
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
He gives up and I'm running around. It's for the best. It's really cold out there.
I'm sorry, dear. You've had to drudge through them so many times. Such is field work. A young person's game, as they say.
Am I gonna check the traps?
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
The lieutenant stares at caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
Once more into the breach.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
Am I?
Fuck that cough. It's not happening. The insides of your lungs are lined with tobacco, a powerful antibacterial agent. You are unstoppable.
Oh my god.
Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
What's wrong?
Different? How?
You're not telling me the whole story. You gave up on the Phasmid.
I'm in doubt, sweetie. That's all. Everyone is now and then.
About what?
It's a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer.
Oh god, what's happening?
And when a police officer asks, you must answer.
Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream?
Hunching her shoulders now. She seems even smaller than she is. Like a sad young girl.
Seeing the Insulindian Phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
More tell me you see it. You also told me.
Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
A terrible sting in the heart. Regret.
You seem to really believe it happened. Doesn't it count for something? I should arrest you for lying. No, you seem to believe it happened. There are some dreams that I've had as a kid that I think back and they're more vivid than memories.
No, sweetie. There's more to it than that. Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the Phasmid's existence that I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That. And for years, his belief made me believe too.
Ah.
That I am a queen, an extraordinary witness to grace.
But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was.
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything.
Tell her that her marriage hasn't been a lie. Ah. It's very high. My suggestion's quite good.
And
oh, thank God.
The same as the tree. That requires time, diligence, and care.
And I need something good here.
All qualities these two seem to share in abundance.
Whether or not, your relationship with Morel isn't just about the Phasmid.
But it is. We've spent years searching for the Phasmid, hunting it together. Without it, what are we? Just another pathetic old couple.
You hang on to your beliefs because you believe in them.
If I hadn't led him down this path, he could have a steady job lecturing at a university.
Well, he was already on this path when you met. Normally when I think about stuff like women in marriage, I feel bad. When I think about you and Morel, I feel okay. Doesn't that count for something? That is certainly an uplifting thing to say. That's probably something that I would say if I was trying to comfort someone on a whim.
Oh, of course it counts for something. But we've had our hard times too. I was a paraplegic before we met. He didn't know before I arrived. On our first date. If I weren't the queen of the cryptozoologists, if I didn't tell him that story...
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
He'd still be into you. That's not how these things work. That's pretty true.
Maybe. But then why do I not dare tell him? I've wasted enough of your time with this drama. I really must stop talking about it lest I start crying and waste more of your time.
Bruh.
What you have to know is the Insulindian Phasmid probably does not exist. Let us fools chase our ghosts. There are a million better things to do with your life.
It doesn't mean all cryptids aren't real. Chase another one. You're right about all of it, and I need to get back to my work. But you're not sure you made it up either.
I'm not sure of anything. Sometimes I still see it, you know. The real memory. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart.
Rising, unfolding from the reeds on a hot summer's day, like a benevolent god.
Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
You don't need help getting to Gary's? He does kind of have stairs. You do that. I'll check the traps one more time.
Really?
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel.
Kim's exasperation. The session is unexpectedly sad. Yeah. These people are going through it. Do you need any help getting to Gary's?
Thank you, but I can get there on my own. This whole thing is gas-powered.
Gas-powered?
And then a taxi home. It's not so bad.
Gas-powered? Goddamn! Can I have your address?
Okay. It's 1113 Tabernacle Road. Jamrock, but...
A sigh. She doesn't think you'll need it.
The rest of it is pretty grim. Thanks for bringing some light. Be careful out there. It's been a pleasure. I want to say all these. All of these are good. Be careful out there.
You too, sweetie. Thank you for everything, truly. Even though it turned out to be
a dream. A fool's hope. Like that, she drives off. The gas engine
Whoa!
starts quietly as she gets to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, it's snowing.
The gas engine.
We should go too.
Yeah, we should. I guess I'll check the traps later on. Let me go to Gary's now that I think that it's open. Go, 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 go! But yeah, goddamn. If he married her and he loved her, he didn't do it just because she was the cryptozoologist queen. He did it because she's cool, and they mesh on different things, and they both had the passion for it. And passions change. You can have doubts. You can express things may not be entirely as they seem, which is why you're into cryptids.
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier. You peer into the faded marks in the stone. They peer back like an endless row of tiny black holes. Sweat starts trickling down your brow.
This is bad mojo, man! Fucking horrible mojo! The end draws now!
Your chest feels tight looking at them. It's closing in, caving in, ever tighter. Your breathing grows even heavier.
You okay there?
I started feeling really bad for a second.
Might be the after effects of your past escapades. What are you looking at?
These bullet holes look like the bullet holes we saw before.
Bullet holes generally look the same, so probably. But you're right. More old bullet holes from the revolution.
How many people got shot during the revolution?
Plenty.
The door is closed again. Nothing to do here anymore. You hear someone inside, walking from room to room. Whoever lives here must be back home.
Oh no! Wait, I was told to unlock this door. Is something bad gonna happen to them? No. Like, is this gonna fucking blow up or something? Did they put a bomb in here? I don't give a fuck about Gary, but what about the cryptozoologist and his wife? Cause I unlocked that. That was the very first thing Everett told me to do. He was like, unlock the door. And I was like, fucking fine, whatever. And then we saw that there was a bunch of racist mugs, and we were like, ah, yes, the racist mugs. Of course. This is a terrible person. And it was a terrible person. Wait, was this... Oh.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see.
I don't have conceptualization. Well, I guess I can also just try. Maybe I can get a lucky
Just
roll.
an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
3%, gamble!
You have no.
Fuck.
It's just a wall.
Well.
So many walls all over Martinez. Weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
Yeah, this isn't good. Okay. Let's go. I'm so sad. I hope nothing happens with the cryptozoologist and his wife while they stay at their fucking crypto-fascist friends. What is there to do? I'm only gonna play for a little bit longer. Let's go. I really want to talk to the woman whose husband is probably dead. Why don't I go talk to the Hardy Boys? Maybe rhetoric is wrong. Hello. You want to talk?
It's you again. What is it?
It's me. I want a hug. I found a bullet in the hangman's head. Should I tell you that? Actually, no. I want to talk to Claudia again. I don't remember who Sully is. Claudia. I want to talk to Claudia. I don't know that there's anything more for her to tell me, but I want to go to her before I go back to the Hardy Boys, and then I'll tell them everything that I found. Oh yeah, didn't I take the drugs from here?
Medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs. Plus,
No. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Okay, there we go. Claudia! I don't know why that room is necessary. Claudia!
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Let me put a point into volition. Where's volition? Hold yourself together, keep your morale up. I have so many points. Woo! We concluded our autopsy and would like to ask questions about Laylee. I'm gonna look you in the eye.
soft,
Woo!
light brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips. She's beautiful. I have bad news for you.
Huh?
You know these guys? Who? Me?
Huh? Wait, what?
Yes, you. He's talking about you. You groveling sycophant. You too. Me? Get out of here. I'm solid.
No, they're talking to each other.
These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info. You can't trust them anymore.
Oh my god.
Believe it.
Which ones are affected?
There's no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume all of them.
Great, I can't trust myself.
Bullshit, man. I ain't compromised.
Fuck up, tough doc.
Especially that guy. That guy's the most compromised one in here.
Yeah, he's the one that is always vocal around her.
No fucking way, man. I just want a drag of that sweet menthol Ziggy. Really? Quick. Tell me what's under her jumpsuit.
Oh my god.
Glory, truth, softness. Protect her. She wants you. I take it back. He's got it pretty bad. But this next guy's on another level, Linton. She likes you. The crown head is a boring condom. He's jealous. This is human nature.
Ah, how did this happen?
How it always does. Through subtlety. There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will go as they do.
Can't you turn them normal again?
No.
What use?
It's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it, is it not?
This is so something. This mistress been lying to me?
I think it's safe to assume, yes. Mr. Thespian here hasn't been speaking up. If he were, I suspect there would be paeans to her truthfulness. Like this. No, he's not going to show up. I'm sorry. Your lie detection isn't working. It's not her doing. He's just totally inept. It looks like you're also an idiot. But that's not her fault. No, not an idiot. You're just more of a sensitive type. Thinks with his heart. This woman's pain draws you in.
Ah! What's her plan?
You can't draw a sound conclusion. The one he usually does says, she may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping, unrelated to this case. You doubt it's something truly insidious.
This is fucked up. I trusted you guys.
See? It's oddly moderate. Probably compromised.
She may want to control information rollout, not become a suspect. May have a past. You doubted something truly insidious. She's a bastard. She's the drug lord. I've been talking to myself too long. Let's get back to it.
Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this.
Miss, are you manipulating me? Or just close your eyes and let the moment pass? Ah! Do I say something? I don't know. I don't know. See, I'm curious. The problem with these things is I'm curious what she will say. Alright, I want to... Are you manipulating me?
The silence broken. She exhales a little cloud of smoke and says,
God, no.
Don't believe her. We've concluded our autopsy.
Let's see. I wrote down the nickname, Elysium. We have questions that might help solve some gaps in our field autopsy. I'm sure my colleague has a few of his own while I take notes.
the young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations, recorded neatly in blue ink.
I don't trust her.
The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
Where is Lelystad? The place, I mean.
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
You are almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
You were both from Oranje?
Yes. We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrijk. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together was in Oranje. It was bad habits.
How old is he?
He was 42.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
I mean, death kind of ages you.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no, we even celebrated his birthday like some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
We were slightly off then. Thank you for clearing it up.
Eye color.
Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
Interesting. I too have stroked his hair.
Oily, isn't it? We have that in common now.
She understands what autopsies entail. It doesn't get her off balance.
She's still manipulating me. He had a tattoo, what did it mean?
Oh, that.
It's clear she liked it.
What did it represent, do you know?
It was a map of his life and the places he visited as a soldier. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
How so?
How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?"
Corvo, I need to tell you that there is a game like The Sims coming out and has squirrels and pandas and alligators, and it's so cool and I'm hype. Is it like a zoo simulator?
And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, Okay, but what's this, baby? And he's like, saw some bad shit there. Killed some loincloths.
Hmm.
And so it goes. Star after star. Port after port. Third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
You were the woman?
Oh yeah.
What does this mean? Oh, why am I handing her the photo?
No thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Orania needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money.
Life simulator, but that's some of the wildlife that just wander around the city. There's also deer and raccoons. There's pandas and alligators that run around the city. Is this in Florida?
He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people in the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Change of topic, perhaps?
Could it be that Love did him in? Something miraculous is coming. He told me. We wrote a toxicology report. Any idea what it'll show us? Did Love do him in?
It very well could be, yes.
Why?
What do I mean? I have no idea. I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in? What does that mean?
He told me that.
That's not funny, officer.
It is funny.
Her voice is like a slash through the air. Her shoulders tense up. There, she momentarily lost control over straight back guy. It appears that she feels guilty.
Oh, do you feel guilty?
Of course I do. I'm hungover. I feel guilty about everything.
The American city seems to be inspired by Los Angeles. Why are there pandas walking around Los Angeles?
Do you feel guilty about what happened to him?
Among many other things, yes. I could have done something. There's always something he can do, right? Ask me something else.
Something miraculous is coming. He told me that.
The lieutenant blinks. His expression does not change. All right, let's see where this is going.
From way out in the northwest, he told me.
Cool.
Ah. Toxicology report.
A real rainbow splattering of pharmaceuticals, I bet. Barbiturates, amphetamine, sildenafil. How much does the toxicology report cost the police of Revachol? I can do it for half of that. Save you some money, make some myself.
It's quite expensive, miss. But we'll manage without your help for now.
I think we're finished with this line of questioning.
Alright.
I don't think I got everything that I needed to.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Whoa!
No sexual underground.
Huh? What? Hello?
Maybe you should stop obsessing about your own and other people's sexuality. Feels like it's about time to do that. You thought about this for 8 hours? Not only should you stop, you should tell Kim you've stopped obsessing about other people's sexuality too. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Unless you already got him killed because you were obsessing about your sexuality.
Wait, what?
There's no way of telling from within your brain. But for your own sake, please say you didn't.
Okay, so this is the thought that I had. The thought, I can get him killed by obsessing over my sexuality? What the hell? Stop obsessing about sexuality. I was obsessed with sexuality. Sure, let's accept it. Whoa. You should tell Kim you've stopped obsessing over other... What does this mean? I don't know what this does for me. Good God. That's still going. It's been brought to your attention you're an alcoholic, and it's a sickness. It's killing you. You're crawling through life on your belly. No one is saying you're an actual superstar with groupies and cocaine, riddled with hepatitis C, strikes a lion-esque pose with a mic type way. You're a metaphorical superstar. You bring the rock and roll authenticity and passion to a line of work where people don't expect or want it. Okay, I guess that I'm still working on that one. And I can't do anything with these ones so far. Alright, cool! I've stopped obsessing over people's sexuality. I feel proud of myself for that, probably.
Wait.
Huh?
That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42?
Oh, 42 years old? Yes, that's what you said.
Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42 years old?
Why?
How old are you?
Oh.
That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder?
Wouldn't my ID say how old I am?
You could ask either one of them.
Kim, how old do you think I am?
Huh?
How old do I look?
How old? 58.
Damn! Oh my god, that's really old. We were both wrong about the deceased. He turned out to be 40.
You asked. 42. And he was deceased. He had been decomposing for a week.
I feel like I've been decomposing for longer than that. The ravages of Al Ghul are nearly as extreme as that of death.
On the bright side, you've been getting a lot of exercise lately.
There's silence. Then a little more. Here it comes. Mercy.
Sure, you're 42. Let's go?
Oh, bless you.
Wait. This requires scientific measurements.
I'm not afraid of the truth.
To the laboratorium.
Huh? Wait, what? What do you mean? Uh-oh. I broke the game. Oh no! Help. It said to the laboratorium and then the... Ah! Okay, maybe this will fix it. Uh-oh. Oh no! That's not good. Ooh, that's bad. Maybe that'll fix it? Oh no. I hope this isn't permanent. Game asked you to think and immediately broke. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, what I'm gonna do... What saves have happened? What time is it? Ooh, the last save was half an hour ago. Okay, let's do a quick save. I was planning to end after talking to the Hardy Boys anyways. Okay. I'm gonna work with what I got. And what I got is nothing. I have nothing. Oh, this is Harry's Purgatory. I can fast travel. That's something that I can do. I can fast travel. I think. You should probably restart the game since you already saved. No, but I can fast travel. You don't understand. I think I can fast travel. I'm pretty sure that fast traveling is an option. There was fast traveling that I had. I don't remember how to fast travel, but I had that option. Maybe I can't because I'm technically inside. Oh goodness. Okay, let's restart. See if that helps. Main menu. Confirm. Continue? My fear is that if I continue, I will be back in my void of limbo. It worked. Okay, we're fine. Cool. Cool. All I want to do is talk to the Hardy Boys. Excellent. Glad to see that that was not game breaking. Ah, no! What do you mean? You were fine just a second ago. Hello? Are you sick? Are you ill? This is fucked up. What the hell? Oh, what can I do? What can I do about this? It's me, Harrier Dubois. You may be asking how I got myself into the situation. Ooh. This is all crypto related. I feel like this is the only game-breaking bug you've experienced. I don't understand. Yeah, I mean, everything else has just been like typos and whatever. This hasn't been... I mean, it's not game-breaking yet. This is just like... The camera is set where it is not supposed to be. I can't interact with anything, I don't think, because usually I can interact with Kim. What if I bring in my cursor? Will that help? No, I don't think it did. Okay, how can I fix this? Is there something I can do in my menus? Also, I thought that I could fast travel, and I think that fast travel would help this. Okay, I'm gonna load the game again. Now my goal is to just make sure that I can play the game. Load game. We'll load this quick save. And we'll go back outside. Because maybe I can fast travel when I'm outside. I've broken my video game. So sad. Go there. Oh. Oh. Okay. We seem to be fine-ish.
Officer, it's a fine day for...
It is a fine... No! It was a fine day. Okay, let's see if fast traveling is an option now that I'm outside. Whoops. Keep pressing the wrong button. Ruh-roh. Okay, I can fast travel now. Can I fast travel to the fisherman tracks? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I've broken the game. Oh, wait. Huh? What's happening here? Oh, Harry's gonna take a walk. Alright, I'll just let him take a walk and see...
Our tenant,
Whoa!
policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Tell me about yourself, ma'am.
Me? No one. Now it's your turn, Mr.
Call me Tequila Sunset.
Why would I do that? That's a fool's name. Are you a fool? Don't ridicule yourself before an old woman, officer. It's undignified.
Goodbye. Oh no! What have I done? How do I fix this? Oh no. I broke the video game. I can still interact with people, but my camera has set itself in a very strange place. And this feels kind of game-breaking to BH.
The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail!
Apparently you can zoom in and out to fix it. Oh, thank you for doing some troubleshooting. I'll call whoever I want. Don't tell me what to do.
Abigail! Don't call her!
Why shouldn't I call Abigail?
He snorts and beckons you to lean in.
I don't want to leave in closer.
He waves his hand as if shooing you away, all the while murmuring something indecipherable.
What's wrong with your friends?
Don't you fucking call her! Hear me! Abigail!
Who are you?
Don't call Abigail!
I demand you answer my questions.
There's no use in yelling at drunks. He's barely holding it together.
Thanks, Kim.
The drunk man starts coughing a really disgusting, hacking cough.
Ugh.
He does not sound well at all.
Where am I?
The man hiccups, then mumbles something unintelligible.
Don't call.
There was little chance he'd be a reliable witness anyway.
Unfortunate. Okay, zooming in and out. How do I zoom? I've never had to zoom before. Whoa, I didn't mean to heal my health. Okay, I was just pressing buttons. Wait, oh, maybe instructions are here. Zoom in, zoom out. Okay, I didn't know that I could do that. This is a function that I had no clue about. Yo! What the hell? Thank you. I didn't even know I could zoom. This is also very useful to me. Because sometimes I feel the view has been like too in. Wow, I never knew that I could do that. Anyways, thank you. I'm so glad that we fixed that. There's too many functions. Okay. I'm gonna wrap up. I wanted to talk to the Hardy Boys before I wrapped up. But then the game, oh my gosh, the power that I have now. I can see so much, I can see for days. I'm gonna talk to the Hardy Boys and then that will be the last thing that I do. And hopefully that won't go on for too long. I would also like that woman to be back so that I could tell her about her dead husband, but she's not here. I love delivering news about dead loved ones, but she's not here to receive my news. Oh well, I'll go harass the Hardy Boys. Rhetoric told me not to. Was Rhetoric lying to me because of the fucking lady? Maybe. Maybe Rhetoric's lying to me. I'm gonna go talk to the Hardy Boys. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. It loaded. This game really giving me a heart attack.
It's you again. What is it?
Fun fact, my computer has been struggling lately because I learned that my RAM is being pushed to the brinks of the edge. It's regularly... I only have 8 gigabytes of RAM, so it's regularly hitting like 90%, 95%, and when Moose and I were trying to watch something together, Discord kept crashing, and then Firefox kept crashing, and I was like, well, maybe we need to turn off our videos. I found a bullet in the man's head.
A bullet, you say? That's mighty curious.
That's very curious.
Indeed. Mighty. How did it get there?
Well, there are so many bullets in the world, and so many heads. I guess it's only logical. At some point, one of them bullets had to end up in one of them heads.
It's bound to happen again, you know? Just statistically speaking, of course.
I think the handing was a cover-up for the shooting. I'm gonna ask you again, why was this in the victim's head? I hope he doesn't slap the bullet out of my hand.
Wow! He's got it in a real evidence bag and all!
Why don't you go home and log it into evidence? These men have told you what happened.
I don't know if I should be giving my theory.
You know what I think? I think he was shot in the head as a kid, and his brain grew around the bullet.
Around the bullet, man. That's a good one.
They're only pretending to enjoy this. Beneath the act, they don't like you knowing this.
Ooh, that's good. I was gonna say you should probably lower the graphics setting on Disco, but if it's an issue with also watching videos, you gotta upgrade. Yeah, RAM is expensive. Computer stuff is expensive. My DVD player died the other day, and I was so sad. Did you guys shoot him?
Shit! I probably did shoot him. I was drunk last night. You guys know me when I'm drunk.
Yeah, Glenn likes to shoot his guns when he's drunk. Better hope he stays sober.
No, he meant before he was hanged. Did you shoot him before you hanged him?
Before? After? During? This is getting ridiculous. They told you what happened. Stop wasting your time.
We'll figure it out.
Never been worried in my life, Lawman.
It's not like you blew it wide open, but there's a little crack in there, somewhere.
I saw someone that saw the hanging.
A witness? You ain't got shit. The locals would never come to you with this.
Well, he's not local.
That's just tactics, Titus. Next, he's gonna tell you one of us already rolled on the others, and he's in witness protection.
My witness isn't a local.
Well, let's hear it then. Who is your mystery fellow?
He doesn't want to be identified.
He's not alarmed by the sudden appearance of a witness, but he is surprised. This goes without saying, but nonetheless, don't give out his name.
Let's just say he's a high-ranking government official and leave it at that. It's Charles Vidrian, a high-ranking government official. Yeah, no, he's a high-ranking official.
Yeah, right. Like we wouldn't know if an MI plant was in our town. Nice try, right?
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate. The last copper. What wacky claims did he make?
You have a laptop, right? It's not easy to upgrade a RAM on a laptop either unless you have the right tools and your laptop is made for it. I mean, what's kind of like I had a guy when I lived in my other province, but now that I'm here, I don't know anybody that does computers. So I'd have to research to find a computer person that would be able to upgrade it. I upgraded my storage easy enough, but the memory would have to be somebody else. But yeah, the guy that upgraded my storage was super nice about it. It was pretty cheap too. I think that I mostly just played for like the part itself. The witness said it was very quiet.
It's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a fucking brass band. The Hardy Boys are dead silent.
Yeah. It's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets. What's with the cowbells, policeman?
2 people of Aeropagite descent and 1 of Mesk?
Arabagite? Boss, I think he's trying to say me and Theo.
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine were there too. I already told you. We were all there.
I don't think I got all the information that I could have gotten out of this witness, though.
Those flaccid MI cocks with their culture language. Everything's a surreal play or sublime whatever. Doesn't mean anything.
It means the whole scene was long and drawn out, like it was from a film.
What is this fella's problem? Sorry we didn't make it more action-packed. It wasn't the first thing on our minds, you see?
Shanky. It's Shanky, right? I thought there's something wrong about the lynching story. Now I know there was.
You don't know shit.
Shit.
I know you are lying, Shanky.
You didn't break this wagon fort, but you did manage to rattle the people inside a bit.
Enough about the witness.
Some witness. I pulled the same shit. Came up with some shit, then went and said it to people. Get a reaction. Don't have to go to cop school to try that.
You don't have to go to school for shit. I never went to school, and I'm doing great.
You're doing a hell of a job, man. Hell of a job.
I'm so happy for them.
Okay, maybe it doesn't feel like this did anything to them, but they have to be fretting a little. Everyone is afraid of witnesses. Witness is a scary word.
Clausia about the tape?
He tenses immediately. Chest tightens, jaw sets, ready for another blow.
She stands by what she said.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
It was dark stuff, but it didn't prove anything and didn't change her mind. Honestly, I expected it to have more effect. She pretty much laughed it off. Yeah, she pretty much did laugh it off.
Fucking fuckity fucker. And what did she say then? That it's fine. People are supposed to be like that.
It's words.
Sounds like he wanted it to change her mind about the hanged man. This is definitely personal.
It didn't come as a surprise she wasn't scared. It made her a little nostalgic. If anything, she seemed turned on by the whole door getting thing. She wasn't scared.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny? No good goddamn psycho whore.
Jesus.
Alright. Oh, fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Jeez.
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
I think this is personal for you. I think you had feelings for her. Maybe she isn't who you thought she was. Maybe she's in denial. Be straight with me. What happened here? Maybe you had personal feelings.
Yeah, they're all queers. Can't bump, hard fist, or anything.
Whoa, wait, that's not, huh? That's not what, wait, that's not what you said. That's not what you said.
That's alright, Glenn. I just thought, Chief. I thought anyone would come around if they heard that shit. Apparently I was wrong.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
You wanted her to see the man for what he was. Now that you know, you might want to lay off this topic, or else you might antagonize him.
I just got too worked up. Big man lost his shit. It's cool now.
Maybe she isn't who you thought she was.
Nah, I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
Titus, she has my whole skill set compromised. She's some kind of pro. You don't know. She was a model. She won a pageant. She's handled the mercenary well enough. She's a hardcore party girl with a bigger death wish than mine. She has my whole skill set compromised. She's some kind of pro. I kind of want to say this just because, like, it's kind of wacky. Because she does have my entire skill, like, my whole brain's whacked. I don't know what to do. She's not some helpless girl. She handled the mercenary well enough.
Handled him? She got into some stupid shit with that guy. Shit we had to take care of.
Ow. So you say.
Yes, yes. We heard all about it. And the fact still stands. You were more disturbed by the tape than her.
Maybe she isn't an... Well, let's go with this one again.
I know her. What kind of pro? Y'all saying she's a hooker?
Oh my god.
No, he's not saying that. Forget about it.
Nah, I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
Hardcore party girl with a bigger death wish than mine.
Yeah, you're right about that. She takes way too many drugs.
Well, it's as they say. You can't do anything with an underdose.
Yeah, but I mean, she has an actual drug problem. Not like you. Not like us. I don't think I've ever seen her sober.
Maybe she's still in denial. I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say it.
Yeah, maybe. That is a possibility.
He does not sound very convinced anymore.
Be straight with me. What happened?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
You're lying!
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men, too, are growing increasingly silent.
Come on, Titus. We know you didn't hang him. He was shot. I know you're tired. So am I. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs.
Damn.
Next time you see her, tell her Titus said,
Fuck on!
Sir, you're going to have to speak up a little more.
This is the petulant rage of someone who's at the end of their wits.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. Understand? Your little investigation is over.
Bruh.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why don't we make it 40, huh? Why don't we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
Ooh! Damn! Mention serial play. Strange reaction. Ever. Oh my gosh. Look at all the things that I got. All the big brain work that I've done. Titus, you're being manipulated.
Convince
Ooh!
Titus he's being manipulated. You should know by now. Titus Hardy will never falter.
One of his boys will.
Just remember, it's about more than Glacia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district. Their responsibility.
Case closed, Kim. Let's go home.
He'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Kim. Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Because of some chick. Because of some chick.
Bring that up one more time, and you won't get to write that report.
The man's fists under the table are balled. You can tell from his neck and shoulders. He means it.
Yes, I understand, Alain. That's your name, right, Alain? You'll kill us. That's what they do in the Wild North.
They just hand you, like in the Dark Ages, make a display of your corpse. They just hand you, shoot you, whatever. They can't even remember.
It wasn't that. It wasn't. We didn't shoot him.
Ooh.
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out.
I'm coming for you, Angus.
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Damn.
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do. Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
You're what? You're gonna kill me because, like, you killed him for no reason? Look at to Kim. Should I look at Kim first? Oh. I'm just gonna yell at Angus. Angus, this is Volition talking. I can trust Volition.
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Shut up, Angus.
He was dead before you hanged him?
Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control.
Does he? His closed fist is shaking. It's you who's in control. Let them have their moment.
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus?
Damn!
Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Jesus.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
What just happened between these two? You're in. He's all yours. Questions.
Oh god. Oh god. Sorry I made you guys fight. So you didn't kill him, he was already dead. Who killed the merc? Whose idea was it to hand him? Hers? Kim.
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see.
I'm sorry I made you guys fight.
Me too.
So you didn't kill him, he was already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. The bullet in his head.
Another nod.
Why?
Because the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Girls? With an S?
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
What happened?
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
Oh my god, he's just being so forthcoming now.
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Damn.
Good analogy, boss.
No.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
That's okay with the fat man still wheezing there. He couldn't speak if he wanted to.
What happened?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. That fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere. Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse.
Who's Tibbs?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Right now, he's grateful he hasn't gotten his brother into this mess.
If Claudia didn't kill him, why cover it up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
Yeah, I told you she's not what she seems. She has special training for something shady? I didn't notice anything. What kind of shit are we talking about? Wait, who? Are we talking about Lizzie?
Oh, you meant that kind of training, like a spy. Maybe. The kind of people who are after her. I guess she'd have to be.
Who are they?
They're powerful, connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
Who are you talking about?
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
Who killed the merc?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
Oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klausya. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
Oh. Well, why is she hanging out on the fucking roof then?
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
What about his past?
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns. Training. Years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
Why the fuck are you doing this clown dance? We could have been at this point like 4 days ago.
He's calm now. Threw all that turmoil away and became himself again.
Whose idea was it to hang him anyways? Hers?
In a manner of speaking.
Why?
We had help from another girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
Drug trafficker.
Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head.
Bruh.
A little too far there, but you're definitely right.
That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway.
Yeah, no, I haven't met her. It's okay for there to be a Hardy girl, Titus.
We're Hardy Boys, and that's it.
Sure. Can you tell me anything about this affiliate name, current location?
Nope. You're not getting to her. It's Klausya you want to talk to.
Alright, alrighty. I'll go talk to her.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go, Klausya, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
still, after all this headache,
you would still prefer if we didn't take her away.
That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of rooms and some cargo containers.
Titus, you have to speak up a little bit when you do these monologues.
We'll take that into account.
Okay, it sounds... it's... Oh god. Save, please. Free me from this purgatory. Oh my gosh, that took so much effort. I was gonna end, but I kinda want to see what Klausya has to say. I'm making progress. I'm actually solving the murder case. Maybe. Probably not. I hope Klausya's still alive. She should be. But like, she's been hanging out on the roof this entire time, and if like a sniper got her from the outside, then what the hell? Wait, what?
this window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished
okay.
halo.
Oh, so that's why this was replaced.
Looks like it, yes.
Because a gunshot came from the outside. Alright, alright, alright. The pieces are coming together. Oh god, I'm stuck. Oof. It really tries so hard to load. Klausya!
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
The Hardy Boys told us what happened.
I understand.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched, her feet long and straight.
You don't look surprised.
I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. You're the police. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your time.
If you knew we would find out eventually, why did you waste our time?
4 days.
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
Is she implying the Hardy Boys are the law?
The law? I need to stop with this. I'm personally... Wait. Am I satisfied with that explanation? I'm satisfied with that explanation. She kind of did give up the gun pretty quickly.
I am not.
Oh.
There is more here, miss.
You're right. There's more. You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
See, now Kim, I was taking the Hardy Boys' words for it that she was avoiding people.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again.
Is that why you're looking over your shoulder? You're afraid of the moral intern? RCM involvement with the moral intern. RCM is the lapdog of the moral intern. Yeah.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
What'd you do?
Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
See, that's what the Hardy Boys told us. That's why I said that, Kim. Please don't judge me.
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
It's up to you to prove that.
Here we go. For once, you seem to have her off guard.
What did you do to have these people after you?
It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Revachol, or even in Orania.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
A revolutionary.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Lou's-Duin County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lou-Scop conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them.
But she really destroyed them. She still feels it.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Lou-Scop and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
Pretty much. Moose is really into Mayday, and we've been watching some Mayday episodes together. And one of them involved like a whistleblower. And basically, as soon as you whistleblow on one of the big aviation companies, the reason why it doesn't happen all the time is because as soon as you do it, you're basically like blacked out from participating in any aviation company. And these people really like flying, or they like being engineers, or they're very comfortable with their jobs. So there's a lot of oversight in terms of the health and safety that happens, which is why planes crash, because it's very often mechanical errors. Not all the time, but it is a fair majority of them. Serves him right. When I'm king, the savings bank will be the first against the wall. This is bad. You've destroyed what people have built. That's fucked up. You've gotten yourself into a lot of shit. There are people who have done much worse than that. Yeah.
Sure. I'm not a war criminal, but it was bad. People lost their jobs. Good people, too, not just C-suite. A lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
We are solving a murder. We are solving a murder, and your misdirection has made it so much more difficult.
That can wait. Look into her eyes. There's more.
What did you do?
One of them killed themselves because of me.
Well, how do you live with yourself? Damn. That's not easy to deal with.
How do you deal with anything? It's all just... How do you do it?
By not remembering a single goddamn thing.
That would do the trick, yes.
That's sad. What happened here?
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean.
Oh, this kind of explains like the tape situation too, of the Hardy Boys trying to like make him seem as demonic as possible, and her being like, ha ha ha, that's funny.
Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass.
Uh-oh.
I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could...
A great pain moves through her, a dark and indefinite wave. She continues in spite of it.
That would fuck you up. Oh no, more trauma for her.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me.
Then what happened?
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, knocked his crane, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
Your cigarette.
Oh.
I'm sorry this happened to you.
So am I.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Hell yeah.
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
That's because it was after and she decided to do things to cope with it.
Oh yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No.
What'd you do?
Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot, just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore, so I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
Run, woman. Run past them and out into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection, as far as you can.
Why didn't you run away from here? As a matter of fact, why are you staying here now?
I already ran. I ran from an entire Isola. I can't run any further. Not with these people. This is as far as it gets.
What happened after you ran downstairs? This is going longer than I thought it would.
Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people.
Oh, Sylvie.
The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time.
Ruby?
I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
So Ruby's the name of the lorry driver.
Ruby?
Who's Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
Oh.
The leader? Of what?
The lorries?
The Hardy Boys.
Oh!
Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
This Ruby, in her phrasing, is entrusted with great power. She trusts her. So do the others.
This is the lorry driver.
Would you say she is the 8th Hardy Boy?
Why not?
Does she also party with Ruby, however?
I probably shouldn't ask this. I think suggestion is one of the ones that's do you party with Ruby?
No.
Still, there is something there. She won't tell you now.
Let's go on.
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To mislead you, they were tampering with the body.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
To produce lividity matching a hanging. Lividity. Lividity. What do you mean? We completely missed the tampering.
Oops.
Shit.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does.
Oh, so... Take care of the body in the bathroom, belt to keep him upright. Oh, so it didn't pool on his side. Yeah, so that it didn't pool on his side when he was shot and laid there for too long. They put him upright so that it didn't, so the blood actually like pooled in his feet. Okay, I think that matches what I'm thinking they're talking about. What did you do?
Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Letty in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
What'd you do while they were hanging him?
Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did.
And where is she?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
Ah, okay.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
Ah, we gotta go back and forth between these two. Can we just get them in the same room? This seems like it would be so much more efficient.
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something someone else did? Look into this later.
Okay. Oh, excuse me.
What are you doing? Coming up with a theory. She said Ruby knew something was wrong before she said anything. How come? It was loud downstairs. She couldn't have heard the shot.
It
is ominous. You already coming up with theories that put the blame on someone other than Glacia.
I want to get through the rest of these. When did it happen? When did you hear the gunshot?
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
The gunshot wasn't that loud. This is something to keep in mind when assessing the distance of the shot.
Did you do it?
What? Why would I put myself through this? Insanity. Get myself cornered like this. He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that. But I would never hurt him.
You know, I can't help but think that maybe it has something to do with the Union, which is why Ruby is in hiding.
It could have been a desire murder. Maybe an act of jealousy.
Suggestions, shut up.
He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun. Somewhere, lying around. Close to her hand. Now, you guys suddenly have theories pouring out. When they're obviously just stabs in the dark.
Oh my god. Sometimes people have this crazy idea that you killed him. It's okay if you did in self-defense. Desire drives people loco. You must have had a weapon nearby. Did you use that? I feel like she didn't do it in self-defense. I don't know what it is about her, but I feel like, it's okay if you did it in self-defense.
I did not kill him to defend myself from rape. I told you before. That wasn't what happened.
Did you use a weapon nearby?
No. I specifically asked him not to carry firearms when he was with me. He only had his stupid armor.
Downstairs people have this crazy idea that you killed him.
I'm sad to hear that. They must have said it in some fit of frustration or under pressure. They couldn't have meant it. I've talked to them after it happened. No one has implicated me.
She's getting scared now of you, the downstairs people. All of it.
Okay, let's do...
She simply shakes her head.
Alright, you're fine.
Like what?
Her brown eyes wandering over the floor, over your face. Could the people after you have killed him?
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break.
And?
I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone, so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
It probably didn't.
Or, I don't know anything anymore. All I do is wait here.
Oh, that's good.
We can't go after Loose Cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
Like, I'm guessing it probably has something to do with the fucking Union.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there.
Why did you call the cops if you're hiding?
Because I'm an idiot.
Which is an indicator of truth.
Well, that's cool.
Idiot. She's nothing of the sort.
Shut up, Logic. Why'd you do it?
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him.
Kuno.
Her jaw is clenched. Her throat moves. It takes all her strength not to cave in and sob. Once. Just one time.
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. Thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishol.
Oh God. That was a lie too. Who made the call then?
Wait, that was a lie? Wait, what? Volition, what? I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Revshol. That was a lie too. Who made the call? What did you get out of that? Volition?
She did, of course. Don't be paranoid, man. It's unbecoming of a police officer. And it makes you sweat.
When was the window change? Wait, Volition, what? Volition, I don't understand what's happening.
Last week, Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there.
In her bedroom inside?
Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye.
We're done here for now.
She nods, silently. She doesn't even smoke. Just picks up the cold coffee and holds it in her hands. He's thinking, are we done here? Or should we arrest her? She's a flight risk and she lied to you. She should be taken into custody.
In God's name, wake up! She's a flight risk and she lied to you. She should be taken into custody. Should we arrest her? I don't want to. The love that did him in. The love that did him in. Lied about making the call? Oh yeah, wait. Cause Sylvie... but I'm confused. Didn't Sylvie make the call? Oh, I'm being lied to. Should we arrest her? She's a flight risk and she lied to you. She should be taken into custody. I don't know. She doesn't seem to be going anywhere, but maybe she will. Maybe I'm being manipulated. Let me... This is a white check. Oh, I can do this anytime. I can do this anytime. I don't have to arrest her right now. I can investigate some more. If this was a red check, then I'd definitely do it. The love that did him in, lied about making the call.
But we are awake, sire. She has been forthcoming with sordid details women usually conceal. Most shocking details of the sexual kind. We are a bulwark, unbreached.
Shut up, drama.
You've been breached, bulwark. You've been breached like 1,000 times now. So you say. But give us one example of deceit. Just one example.
I remember doubting she made the call that she made to the police. Could the lurid explicitness conceal something less sensational but more illegal? I got nothing, wise counsel. It is silly of me to imply she's lied.
Gosh, she's so young, isn't she? She would look spectacular in a starring role.
Oh my god.
Be careful not to look too long into her soon-to-be famous face, lest it make you look like an indecisive suitor. It looks like this one's not waking up. You'll have to do it without pushing her further. At least for now.
I have skill points to spend. Drama. Where's drama? Drama. Oh, I have 0 points in drama. I don't think doing that's gonna help anything. Oh, but it makes it like a 50-50 shot. I don't know. Should I ever... Is this arresting her? You know what? It's a white check. I can return to that later. Wait, no. I want it... A 50-50 shot. Let's go. Huh? Wait, what? Select it. Select it.
Sure.
Wait, no. That's it.
The record.
Ooh!
What? Dear God, you've been lied to. She could have killed her lover and lied to everyone. She's not candid at all. She's smoke and mirrors and will-o-wisps. She probably didn't give you her real name either. Why would she? Arrest her immediately before she further entangles you in her web of lies. Take it easy. Don't overcompensate with this course correction. Ask questions first. See?
Okay, why have we not arrested her yet? Am I allowed to whisper this? You know, I think you did make that call to the station. What if I told you you're under arrest? Kim, why have we not arrested her?
There may be grounds here, at least for an extended detention.
A little whimper. The young woman hears you. She's looking around.
I think you didn't make the call to the station.
I did. What is this? I called your desk or whatever it is. The numbers are all over town. Call 8-100-2 for emergencies. There was an older woman on the other end. It sounded like she was smoking. She took my complaint. She coughed.
That is the emergency's desk number. Anyone could know that, sire, by looking around and calling the desk. I don't believe a single word she says.
Anyone can know that, sire.
What time did you make the call?
Thursday night. It was late, sometime after 12.
Thursday. I had 3 days of not thinking.
It checks out.
Anyone could know that number, and someone coughed means nothing.
But I know the time of the call too. I know I have not been 100% truthful with you officers, but I am now.
You sense a little hesitation there. Even fear. The stress was on the wrong syllable. Welcome to the wake-up club, brother.
Your real name is not Plazier Amandu.
I agree. You wouldn't give us your real name, not when people are after you.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay, it's not.
Good, you can tell me that you admit to it.
You log your work every week. It's all transmitted to Common, sir. I couldn't just beg you not to enter my name. So I lied. Like I lied before. Like I did at LCSB. I have to lie all the time. I'm so tired of it.
She's not lying now. She really is very tired. Her metabolism is failing her. The afterglow of whatever narcotics she's been taking is wearing off.
Was the passport bullshit too? The passport that you keep hidden? Passport. Passport? Do I have a passport? Oh, I can't look at my items right now. Okay. What was the passport?
No. It's submerged in a plastic buoy on the coast, in the reeds. It just doesn't say Clausia Amandu. It says Anouk Mea Smith.
Oh.
Falsified documents?
Passport and visa. Given to me by my employer. I can't even use them. My employer probably leaked the name, Mea Smith, to hurt me.
Why would they do that?
I didn't show up to a rendezvous. They don't take that lightly. I didn't show up because I was afraid they'd do something to me. The job was finished. I'm just a liability now.
She fears an arrest right here and now. This has been an awful turn of events for her.
Where's the buoy?
West of the boardwalk, in the reeds.
Oh!
There. I put it there when I first arrived. Haven't been there since. I'm not sure I could even find it now.
West of the boardwalk and the reeds on the coast.
It's useless.
We have to check out this buoy.
The lieutenant makes a note of it.
You're welcome to it. It's in the reeds northwest of here. Past a broken sewage pipe. Right near the waterline.
What's your real name?
It's Katarzyna Elysium.
Whoa! I'll just call you Miss Arania, disco dancer. I'll keep calling her Clausia.
That's cool.
She doesn't feel like a Clausia. She feels like nothing.
You're probably not even Miss Arania 37, are you?
I am. They can never take my sash and my scepter from me.
Yes, they can, for lying.
Well, that's fine.
She nods, her back straight, ready for whatever is next.
I don't know if this is a solid decision. What if I told you you're under arrest?
Clausia. It was my first real boyfriend who gave me that name. He never recovered from the shit we went through. Because of me.
Who was he?
He was a writer. He made Oranislet. And I destroyed him.
That sucks.
I know I'm shit. I know. But I haven't done anything. At least nothing illegal.
Failure to aid a police investigation.
That is actually a crime.
Fucking mind games. Enough.
Oh, everyone's mad.
That's right, gang. Stern and merciless now. Stern and merciless as we reel her in.
You're a suspect in a murder investigation. You're a flight risk. That's all the reason I need. You're not playing these mind games with me anymore. You're coming in. Industrial espionage. We uphold international law here. I mean, this is the real, like, thing we have evidence on, is that she did fail to aid a police officer.
The lieutenant produces
Uh-oh.
a pair of handcuffs.
Oh no, I've made a firm decision.
Please no.
Fragile, unshielded. Her voice is thin and tired.
I think I know who did it. Who shot Lely. I can tell you. I can help you.
What do you know? Who shot him?
She's silent for a second, as if looking into herself for certainty. Then, in a hushed voice, gearing up for this betrayal is hard for her.
Ruby.
Why do you think it was her?
She has this thing for me. Ever since I met her and the boys downstairs. She's been pretty frank about what she wants.
And what is that?
Sex. And more. I made the mistake of confiding in her. I told her I was on the run. She started protecting me. It became an unhealthy relationship.
Uh-oh.
When I started spending time with Lely, she told me to end it. Said there would be shit if I didn't. It was not a good meeting. We stopped talking after that, but...
I don't understand. What exactly in your relationship made you think she is romantically interested in you?
She said she's in love with me. She even asked me to run away with her when I told her I'm a fugitive. She started developing notions about our relationship.
And you led her on?
A little. I was flattered, you know? But then I had to let her off, and it was not easy. I came to regret being friendly with her. We maybe kissed, nothing more.
Unhealthy lesbian relationships?
Yes, but what was their relationship outside this unequal power dynamic?
What was your relationship like before the conflict?
We spent a lot of time together, listening to the radio and such. She had great milieus, and she was good company. I was sorry it had to end.
What was that question about? She's feeding her friend to the wolves here. It also has startlingly little to do with arresting her, you suddenly realize.
This is just sensationalism and guesses.
I know what it sounds like. That's why I didn't want to tell you before. But she knew what had happened when I came downstairs. Somehow, she knew Lely was dead. She wasn't surprised at all. When we came up here, she was calm as a stone, too. She cleaned it all up like she had a plan.
This is a familiar theory. You had it too, remember? Could it be that Ruby was covering up after herself? The lynching? Yet again, you're coming up with this. The worst thing is, it may be true.
When Ruby said that there would be shit happening if you didn't end a relationship, was she threatening you? How could she have killed him?
She came over one night, drunk. Said she'd turn my life into a living hell. I've been threatened before, so I can tell when someone knows how to do it. And she's a pro. She must be. To keep the Hardys in line. I tried severing ties with her after that. I thought it had worked, but...
Some of that fear is still with her. She exhales sharply. What are you talking about? She's afraid you'll arrest her.
How?
She could have had access to the roof. You've noticed that door there, right? Maybe it leads downstairs.
The door? What door? What door? Oh, the door there. I see it.
She could have come to the roof through that, then taken the shot right here, where I stand. It was dark outside. I wouldn't have seen her.
Then slipped back downstairs without anyone noticing. That is possible.
Interesting theory. Did she know that door exists? Had you been out there with her?
Yes, of course. She's been up here many times, jacking private stations off the ring antenna. She used to come here to drink on the roof with me, before it got weird.
Okay.
Okay, and what? Arrest the liar now. Don't arrest her. Push her a bit more, but then let her off. That Ruby theory was...
Oh no.
And she's beautiful.
Oh, decisions. These are decisions who?
Her. Stop letting her distract you.
God damn it. I'll keep you here, miss, for now. That's all good, but I think we should still take you in just in case. Oh, I have to make a choice. I really don't want to arrest her. She seems tired. And she's the only one... But has she been the only one to tell me the truth at this point? Because she's lied to me so much. Useless. Should I arrest her? I'm not making a decision. You're making a decision. I personally don't. But, you know, maybe she'll die if I don't arrest her. Maybe that's the right choice. I think a decision is only solid when it explicitly says something in parentheses next to the dialogue option. But if I arrest her, I don't think you should arrest her. You know what? I'll go with that. I'm not going to arrest her. I'll keep you here, miss, for now. Ah, he's put away his handcuffs.
Thank you. You won't regret it.
I hope I won't.
Something tells you you will.
You're telling me that I will. I'll talk.
She slowly lights another cigarette and steadies her breath.
I'm gonna go to bed.
As if in the presence of some tiger.
It's been 3 hours.
You are. This is not the end of this.
No, it's not. Let's return to this later. Oh, and it didn't break.
As you look back, you think, so love did do him in, after all.
Oh, that's true. I was right.
If it weren't for her, he would not have been there. The shot would not have connected with his soft palate.
And this is kind of fucked up. Okay.
She's silent, holding on to her coffee mug. No vapor rises from it. It's cold. It appears this one has not been entirely corrupted. This may help. This may help the others see.
Yeah. I'd like to think he didn't love me. Or that it was chemically induced and not real.
Why?
Easier that way.
Was it real?
I don't know.
Real as anything.
Kim, look at all that we've done. What's going on over here? You know what? I'm going to save that for later. It's time to go to bed. Thank you so much for watching this. We've actually made progress. It didn't look like we were making progress at first, and now we actually made like a lot of progress, sort of. Technically, we're kind of in the same place that we were before. Because we still... Ruby might be the murderer, maybe. But maybe she won't be. She is someone that we have not met yet. Kuno! Hey! Kuno! I see Kuno! Look at him! He's way over there! Look at him! He looks so sad. Ah, little guy. Thank you for watching stream. Will I return to this next week? Yeah, I'm not doing anything next week on Saturday. I should be able to stream next week. The week after, maybe not, but next week, yeah. So yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good night. Stay safe. And I will be back next